Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Make sure you check out my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram. I do have other groups on Facebook if that's something that interests you. Make sure you send me an invite, and I will look it over and see if it's a good fit for you and myself, okay? If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation on this channel, you could do that at my Cash App or my PayPal. If you need any help with your personal life, you could email me at cardinastephanie213@gmail.com and I will let you know if I can help you or not. If you are in the dark and you are sincere and you are trying to come into the light, email me as well and I will let you know what I can do for you, okay? Please do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, plots, schemes, hexes, any type of low vibing, dark demonic energy or entities. Anything that you send here to me or anyone on this channel will automatically ricochet right back to you. Know that my channel is well protected by beings seen and unseen. All right. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am an angelic being. I am a star seed. I am a light worker sent by the Creator to help humanity and to help to create a new world. I'm an entrepreneur of many jobs, okay? Mediumship, psychic, a healer, teacher. This is just some of my gifts, okay? All right, let's get going. Um, I've been real busy lately, so you haven't seen as many videos. Like I said, I am an entrepreneur, uh, and I'm trying to do a lot of things, all right? And in order to do many things, it takes a human to take little steps towards each endeavor that they're trying to do, okay? So anyways, let's get back on track. I wasn't going to do any video today. Obviously, I'm very tired. It's late at night, but I was overlooking a video and it put something on my heart, okay? Today, I want to talk about change. I want to talk about the illusion. I want to talk about the matrix, okay? Many of you that are going to watch this channel are either a twin, a soulmate, a medium, a reader, a psychic, okay? So on and so forth. A spiritualist, all right? A practitioner, okay? Today I want to talk about the lies of the enemy, okay? The illusions that are put around you, the matrix that you are in, the box that you hold yourself in, all right? Um, and I'm specifically talking today, like I said, to those that are very well gifted, those that are twins specifically, okay? Many of you, first of all, I want to commend because many of you are following through. Many of you are growing. Many of you are ascending. Many of you are changing. Many of you have gone through the dark night of the soul. Many of you are working on your childhood wounding, all right? You have been the phoenix rising, and I want to commend you and applaud you, all right? It is not easy to go through those things, okay? For some, it has took many years. For others, it might have been quick. Everybody's situation is different. But if you are growing and you are ascending and you are truly looking at yourself in the mirror and realizing that uh you need to change and there are things that you have to do to be a better woman or man, I commend you, okay? It is not easy to do that, all right? This is a time on planet Earth and in this life that humanity is growing, all right? You can say that there really is no choice at this level in this time of life, okay? We're all needing to grow. We're all needing to change. We're all needing to ascend, all right? Not everybody's going to make it. Some will, some won't, okay? I just have to be honest with everyone here, all right? But those that truly look at themselves and realize that they need to grow and change and look at themselves and the good and the bad and can truly be honest with themselves, and realize, I'm going to use some examples right now, realize that, wow, You know, I was abused mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally, sexually, psychologically, so on and so forth, okay? Um those that can realize, wow, I have a sex addiction. Wow, I have a drug addiction. Wow, I have an alcohol addiction. Wow, I have an eating addiction. Wow, I'm a narcissist, right? Wow, I'm codependent. Wow, I'm scared to change, but and so on and so forth, but can look at themselves and really say that even though I'm scared, even though I know I'm addicted, even though I know I don't know what's coming, what's in front of me, what I have to face, but I'm going to do it anyway. I applaud you. Okay. Now, to those that realize that they have many addictions, many pains, many hurts, many childhood wounding, any type of pain, anything that they're holding on to that they need to let go of, and they're scared because they're scared of the unknown. They're scared of what's gonna be. They're scared of what the world's gonna think. They're scared of what their loved ones are gonna think. I want to talk to you today specifically and tell you, for first of all, I want to say, and I'm going to use myself as an example today, so that way I can encourage those of you that are scared to change, those of you that are staying stuck, those of you that are tied and bound to the devil or a demonic demon or entity that has holding you captive, all right? And those of you as well that at the end of the day, nobody's really holding you captive but yourself, because of the illusion, because of the matrix, because of the box you put yourself in. First of all, I want to say you are responsible for what you do in your life, okay? I don't care what has happened. From childhood to adulthood, okay? You are responsible. I also want to say to you, um, there's nothing that painful that you cannot get through. And I'm saying that to you because I have been through every type of sin and pain and hurt known to man up to date. Okay? Um, Everybody, changes and grows and goes through things at different, levels, obviously, and how they get through it is different. But what I'm hearing through the air and through different people about all type of different individuals is that many of you are choosing to stay stuck. Many of you are scared of the unknown. Many of you are worried about what people, places, and things are going to think about you, are going to say, whether one's going to accept you or not. And I want to say this to you. And listen to me, and listen to me clearly, because this is what's going to save your ass. You do not owe anybody an explanation on this planet. You are not accountable to man. You are accountable to the Creator, the God of all gods. That is the only being that you should be worried or concerned about. Not your mother, not your brothers, your sisters, not your friends, not your co-workers, not your lovers. Your accountability is to you and your higher power. Okay? You don't owe anyone anything. If a person cannot accept you for who you are, and the good and the bad, those people do not belong in your life. Okay? As men and women, we all fall short. I don't care what your addictions are. I don't care what your sins are. We are accountable to God. the God of all gods, the creator of heaven and earth. And I'm using my voice because I'm trying to instill that within your brain. Okay? I'm trying to save you from the devil and his lies. Because the devil is a liar. He is a big liar. He is an illusionist. The devil cannot hurt you unless you allow him to. The enemy cannot hurt you unless you allow him to. The darkness cannot overcome you unless you allow it to. See, you have to gain your strength and your power back. Many of you are stuck. You think you're stuck, but you're not, my friends. You're in an illusion. See, the devil puts illusions. He's a magician like many of us. He's got magic, okay? He'll make you think that your whole world is falling apart. He'll make you think that nobody's ever going to love you. Nobody's ever going to want you. Nobody's ever going to forgive you. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie, and that is a lie from the pit of hell, because I know I was you and you are me. And I made it out, and I'm going to tell you the answer to how you make it out. Be accountable for yourself and to the God of all gods, the creator of heaven and earth. You don't need to tell nobody or get no permission or feel no type of way with man, because man has no right or no place to say if your sins are worse than the next person's or if yours are better than the next person. You reach out for God. If you feel you are sinking and your ship is sinking and you feel like you are drowning in addictions, in sex, in alcohol, and drugs, and money, and materials, and the things of this world, it's because you need to find the God of all gods. You need to find yourself. Call upon God. Call upon the angels. Call upon the ancestors. Call upon the elders and the oracles of love and light. There's no special thing that you have to go searching for. There's no amount of money that will save you. There's no material. There's no one man on this planet that can do a damn thing for you. But the God of all gods, he can turn your whole situation around. And he will. You get on your hands and your knees and you plead your case to God. And you ask him to come and rescue you with the rest of the light beings. And I guarantee you, because I am standing here as I am still living and breathing, that he will do it for you. Many of you, you're scared of your addiction. You're scared of your sins. You're scared of what's going to be exposed, because many of you are twins, soulmates. People are going to expose you because they're trying to keep you stuck in an illusion, in an entrapment. Oh, you can't change your life. You can't go that way. You can't be with that person. You can't do this because I want to use and abuse you. I'm codependent on you. I'm sucking you dry. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Don't let any demonic, low vibing energy, don't let any sexy body, don't let any amount of money, don't let any drug addiction keep you stuck and bound. Because I guarantee you, my friend, when you walk away from the devil and his low vibing demonic bullshit that he brings to this planet, and you come into the light and you start serving the God of all gods, let me tell you something. What you thought you had and what he will give you, my friends, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You think that you got it all? You ain't got shit. compared to what God has for you, compared to what he's going to give you and what he's going to bless you with. See, what God has for us is eternal. It is everlasting. It is the blessings that come from above, compared to what the little, lying illusionist magician, that the devil is. See, his is only temporary. That's where a lot of you get stuck at, and you get stuck in the dark, because everything that is attached to the devil is low vibing and it's only temporary. He gets many of you stuck in his illusions. He'll also make you think through his demons that you are stuck and bound, that you are never going to amount to anything, that nobody's ever going to want you, that the world's going to laugh at you. And you know what? It's all a lie. It's all a lie, and it's an illusion. You have to see past the illusion. You have to call your power back. I mean, get on your hands and knees and cry out to God. Do you know how many times that I was down and out? In places, around people, places, and things, stuck in addictions, because I had a contract to come here to deal with all type of sin and be in all type of situations. But at times, I also got stuck in the illusions. The devil almost had me at certain times. I am like many of you. I am not ashamed of what I have gone through. There is not one sin that I am ashamed of. Maybe before, but when God enlightened me and when I remembered everything that I was here to do and who I was, the game changed. I was molested. I was touched at 5, 6 years old. And that went on until I was about 18 years old. And I'm talking about from family to different people to institutions. Okay? They violated my body. I walked around in the world thinking that, oh, well, they violated me since I was a little girl. I guess it's normal to just give my body to anyone and just lay around with anyone. Until I got older and I started realizing, wait a minute, that's not how it goes. That's not who I am. I started calling my power back. Wait a minute. These people were taking advantage of my temple, the body of Christ, where God lives inside of me. I started taking my power back. That's what many of you have to do. I was in addictions, just like many of you. I'm not going to lie. I don't have to. See, the devil uses the same things on all of us. Drugs, sex. I mean, I used it as a tool, like many of you probably do, to my advantage at one point. I mean, I could make a couple million, off of my body if I wanted to. There was a time that I used it for a couple years to do that, yeah. Being involved with gangs. Chasing, not really chasing money. I used work to run from my problems, so I didn't have to deal with my problems. So I would work harder, 1 job, 2 job, 3 job. The harder I worked, the more I didn't have to deal with reality. It was easier to run from the problems. There's so many addictions, playing with myself like many others do to satisfy myself. I can say all these things, not really a con artist. I can't say, things like that, because that wasn't my cup of tea. Many of you have other type of things, but what I am saying to you today is I'm using my own sins to relate to you. Okay? Don't let the devil lie to you. especially if you are meant to be a twin. A twin is something that is very special, okay? Only the strong will survive. Yes, there are many twins out there that don't make it, all right? But there are many that do and will, okay? Don't ever let the people, the low vibing, dark people that you're around confuse you, okay? Who they are and who God's chosen ones are, which is your other half of your twin, could be your soulmate, could be your soul family, are totally different beings, okay? There is nothing that you could do that I won't have understanding for, because I am a light being, okay? Yes, uh I say things, and you might hear things come from my mouth, as many of you do, because you're very gifted and you can hear me speaking in my thoughts. But understand, when I say something, like if you're stuck and I'm saying, wow, I have to move forward. I can't stay stuck. I can't stay stagnant. Does not mean that I don't love you. Does not mean that I don't want to see you win. Does not mean that I'm not praying for you. It means that I have to keep moving forward for you and I, because obviously you may be lacking right now. Okay? Some of you, you're going through your karma as well. Okay? Many of you, and I'm going to use myself as an example again. Many of you out here have hurt me. You have betrayed me. Of being chosen by God to help you, to help your family bloodlines, to help humanity. And I know each of you by your name. I know each of you by your face. Okay? I have the same power and the same gifts, and maybe a lot more than many of you, but I choose my battles wisely. Okay? See, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to criticize you, to punish you. Some of you, yes, have been punished, because I do have that right as a chosen one to say who, when enough is enough, it's time to cut to cut it. Okay? Uh and those are the beings that are pure evil. See, I know pure evil when I see it, and I know those that are stuck and stagnant because of their childhood wounding and things that they're holding on to. Okay? There's a big difference. Let me say this. I forgave all of you a while ago. Some of you, you know exactly who you are. You're still, doing ugly things to me, black magic, voodoo, witchcraft. See, I laugh though, because it's like you're wasting your time, okay? There is a big calling that I am required to do, and I'm going to do it. There is no amount of magic. There is no lies from the enemy. There is no amount of money. There are not even any armies big enough to stop me. You want to know why? Because I will not allow it. I walk with pain every day, more than any of you will ever realize. But I keep going with pain and all, with tears in my eyes, pain in my bones and my feet. Dreams that many of you come to my dreams and try to battle me. And I take you out. Many have been taken out. This is not a game for me. I take this serious. And many of you need to start taking it serious too. Especially if you are chosen by God. He doesn't pick the weak, See, only the strong will survive in the end. And I want to say today, I am praying for my twin. I am praying for all the twins, all the soulmates, all the people of God, chosen by God. There is 144,000 star seeds. Okay? You have to get your power. Call your power back. I don't care what addictions you're in. I don't care if you got drug addictions, sex addictions, if you're hurting from your childhood wounding, if you're hurting because your family's not who you thought they would be, because your lover lied to you, because your friends betrayed you. All of that has been done to me. I'm living proof. That's why I'm using myself as an example today. I have let go of my own blood. Friends that were never truly my friends. Lovers that I knew that would never account to anything. All of them, many of them lying to me, abusing me for what I can do for them. See, I let go of everything when He awakened me, my eyes were open to the truth. Many of you hurt. You want your mother and father to be there for you. They hurt you. So have mine. So have mine. But I have forgiven them. And I got tears in my eyes because I feel your pain. And it hurts my soul. And I mean this. And I would say this in the front of a TV to the whole world. It hurts my damn soul and my heart to know that you can't fight for yourself. Don't give up on yourself. If you want to give up on anything, you can do that. But don't ever give up on yourself. I don't care if you have sold yourself to the devil and you want to come into the light. You still have a chance. You still have a chance. You have to call your power back. I have been walking alone for a long time, and I'm 49 years old. I'm almost 50 years old, and my time is almost up because I have done what I came to do, and I have a little bit more to do, and then I am leaving because there's others that will take my place. But what I want to say to you today is do not give up on yourself. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how painful it is to look back in the mirror at your movie of whatever you went through. Many of you have to remember that you signed a contract to come to this planet. You signed a contract to be with those very parents you were with. You signed a contract to go through those ugly things that you went through. Remember who you are, twins, soulmate. My 144,000, remember who you are. Those things that you went through, you signed a contract. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I got to. Because I know, because I've already awakened, and now I remembered, yeah, I signed a contract with God to come to this planet. I am an angelic being, so I can help the rest of humanity, so I can know what humans feel, the pain they go through. And that's why I have tears in my eyes, because I know many of you have gone through a lot of the same things I have gone through. And if I could take that pain from you, I would. I want you to know that today, I would. But I can't do that for you, just like none of you could do it for me. I had to look in the mirror. And I had to face every ugly thing that I have went through and every person that has hurt me since I was a child. And tell God to forgive me, first of all. and then to forgive them so I can move on and move forward. See, there are many people in my life today. They're already dead to me. Even though they're walking around, they're dead to me. Because I had to let them go. Because they were keeping me stuck and stagnant. Like many of you, there's people around you that are keeping you stuck and stagnant. It's gonna be hard, but you gotta do it. You gotta let go of the people, places, and things that are holding you back. You gotta look in the mirror. Even if there's just a little piece of light, you gotta grab hold of that. Many of you have to realize you gotta let go of the people, places, and things. You gotta let go of the addiction. I want to talk about addiction too. There's nothing that's holding you back. There's no addiction that you can't overcome. I have been on the worst drugs, heroin, uh, and I got through that on my own. There was times that I said, I'm going to go in the hospital. I went in that hospital, and I promise you, I got out. There's no way I was gonna sit in that hospital. The same elevator I went up to the fourth, fifth, whatever floor it was at, is the same elevator I took my ass right back down, and I cleaned myself on my own. You can do it. You can do it. You're using sex, alcohol, drugs, money, the low vibing life because it's easier. But that's what's going to take you out the fastest. Many of you got to realize that you are chosen by God for a big calling. That's why you're going through so much. That's why you're being attacked. If your life didn't matter, you wouldn't be being attacked that much. Your life wouldn't be, you wouldn't be going through so much. I want to say I'm here for many of you. If you need help, you guys got my email. You inbox me. You find a way to me. I'm here. Okay, do not come to my channel. This is not for the demonic, low vibing karmics, anybody that plays games, because I already told you I am very powerful. I will know your shit before you even come to me, because that's how powerful I am. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't come looking for me if you are not of the light and or trying to be in the light, okay? You could be low vibing, dark, but want to come into the light, but do not come to me or ever try to battle me or come at me, because I will take you down. Okay, this is not a game. I take my job serious. I am a twin. I am a starseed. I am an angelic being, a light worker here to help humanity. And me, I've overcame many things, and I still have a lot of things to overcome. But one thing that I do not play about is who I am and the title that I hold for the God of all gods. Okay? I will not hesitate to remove you. Okay? But I want to say to my twins, to my soulmate, to the soul family, to the 144,000, don't ever think that there is something that your soul family or God's chosen ones will not accept from you. And I want to say for my own twin, I already know everything that you've done. I already know everything that's going to be exposed about you. There's nothing that any person can do or say that will make me not love you unconditionally, because guess what? God chose you, and he chose me just like he chose the rest of his starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, twins, soulmates, for a reason. So you're staying stuck because you're listening to the lies of the enemy, which are lies, and because you're scared of change. Don't be scared of change, my friends. Be scared of staying the same. Okay? That's what you should be scared of. Call your power back every day until you gain it back. I take my power back, and I give you back your power and your energy. I take my power back, and I give you back your power and your energy. I am chosen by the God of all gods. See, you got to say positive affirmations every day. You got to meditate. You got to have a spiritual time with you and your higher power. You got to remove people, places, and things. And guess what? Yes, you're going to have to remove a lot of your family. You're going to have to remove all those people that you thought were your friends. And I'm here to tell you, maybe 95% of them motherfuckers are your very own enemy. It's time to wake up. Many of you know the truth about everything and you're choosing to stay stuck. Now, if you want the devil to consume you and spit you out, that's your choice. But see, me as a twin, I'll be damned if you or anybody holds me back because I know who I am. I know what I'm here to do, and nobody's going to get in my way. I already made that clear a few minutes ago when I told you not even the biggest armies will get in my way, and I mean that. See, that's the power that you have to take back. Know who you are, and know who you are in the good and the bad, in the yin and the yang, in the dark and the light. Find balance. So what? You're bisexual. So what? You got sex addiction. So what? You look at pornography. So what? You may have stole some money. So what? You may have did this or did that. I don't care what sin there is. Be accountable for what you've done. Ask God to forgive you. Work on changing your ways. Right? And start doing the right thing, because as long as you still have breath, you still have a chance to redeem yourself. Don't be scared to look those people in their eyes that have hurt you. Whoever hurt you as a child, sexually, mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally, and look them in their eyes and tell them how they made you feel. Tell your mother, your father, your family members, your friends, whoever disrespected you, lied to you, lovers that betrayed you. You think you're the first person that these things happen to? Come on now. We've all been there. I've had so many people that I've been with. My goal was never to be with 5 or 6 different men. 50, 30 different men. My goal generally was to be with one man and have one family. It didn't work out that way. But I'm not saying it's the end of the world. Now I'm almost 50. It is what it is. I try not to look at the bad. See, I learned that too. Don't look at the bad, what you got from the situation. Take the good, whatever you can take from it, and leave the rest. And keep it moving. Stop thinking about the past. That's what many of you do too. You reminisce on the past too much. When any type of bad thoughts come in your mind, you need to overpower them. Oh, just like I do. I say, you know what? I'm not giving you no power. You got me messed up. You're not getting no power. I'm not giving you my energy, and I definitely ain't giving you my time. I start thinking about something else. I start doing something positive. Whatever it takes, but you have to train your mind to think different. That's part of a lot of our problems are. It's the mindset. Once you have control of the mind, there's no addiction, there's no man, there's no nothing that can control you, because you got your power back. You got yourself back. You're in charge of the boat. See, I can have one wine cooler or 2 or 3 and be done with it, because I took my control back. And once you start doing your work, because you are chosen by God, you won't be able to get high no more, even if you wanted to, because God's going to make that. Believe me, God did it to me. I can sit there and do a line here, this drug here, do that, and I'm like, what the hell, everybody's high but me. I could do a kilo and I'm still not high. Wait a minute, why is it that I'm not getting high? And I would ask myself, God's like, because I don't want you to. Because I don't want you to. Because it's not going to affect you no more, because I need you to do my work now. I'm telling you how it goes, because I'm being honest and I'm using myself. Okay? Not even with certain people. I don't sleep with just any, it's like, I could go to sleep with this person, that person. I feel absolutely nothing. Because it's something to be taught in the lesson. It's not about just laying down with people. It's about getting to know people. It's about being friends first. It's about knowing, is this somebody that I really want to give my body to? See, if I laid, I already know my routine. And that's because of my childhood wounding. If I lay down with you right away, you might as well forget it because you're not going to see me again. I'm just keeping it 100. That's my personal experience. You won't see me again because you already showed me what's important to you. See what I'm saying? That's all you're worried about. Obviously, you're not worried about other important things that should come before laying down with the person. See, that's how you have to study your life. I'm just showing you a part of mine as an example, but there's different things that are going on in your life that you have to be aware, that you have to pay attention to. Many of you have family, you have children. Do you want your children to go through what you went through? Some of you, I hate to say this, your very own children are already being touched and going through what you went through and what I went through because you have not broken the cycle yet. Because you have not worked on yourself. Your very own children that are under your roof, they're being touched and taken advantage of just like you and me and many others. That's why you got to fix yourself. You got to want better for you and for those that come after you. I'm done. But what I want to say is for my twins, my soulmate, the soul family, the 144,000 that are here to do a work for God. If you're being attacked heavily, know that there's a big calling on your life. Okay? Nobody can keep you stuck and stagnant but yourself. And you are not accountable to anybody but the God of all gods. I don't give a damn who your mom, excuse my mouth, who your mama is, who your daddy is, who your man, who your lady is, who your friends are, who's in charge of any of the gangs or culture. And I don't care. They are all irrelevant. Who truly matters is the God of all gods. That's it. That's who you're accountable to. Not the judge in the courthouse, not the president of any country, the God of all gods. That's the only one you need to be worried about. And that is the key. That is the answer to what you're looking for. You want a way out? Get on your hands and your knees and plead your case to the God of all gods. And I guarantee you, if I am wrong, let him strike me down now. But I know I'm not because I'm living proof. That's all it took. There was no magic. There was no this, no that. It was always me and God. When I knew I couldn't go on anymore or I needed something, I always knew I needed it was God. God is the answer to all things in heaven and earth. God in love. God in love. Hey, that's it. There's no special, oh, what's the special key? What's the special ingredients? That's it. I just gave it to you. So that's all I have to say. I just wanted to say that because I needed to say that, and God was putting it on my shoulders when I was listening to some of the things I've been hearing the last few days. I love all of you. Please don't feel stuck and stagnant. Please don't feel like whatever sins you have, that they're worse than any of ours that is in this planet. We all have sins, okay? We've all been exposed. There ain't shit nobody could put out here that I would care about. They have put my shit worldwide. They even lied on me and said this and that. I could give two flying fucks. And that's how you should feel. Who gives a fuck? Are they paying your fucking bills? Are they wiping your tears? Do they wipe your ass? Are they there when you're going through problems and tribulations? Are they any better than you and I? I don't think so. So, who cares? Shit, I don't care. The world, I'm not here for the world to accept me. I'm here to do my job for God and keep it moving and keep it pushing. And that's how you got to think, many of you that are watching this video. So I'll see you all later. May you be blessed. May you be encouraged. May you find strength within the God of all gods. And may you fight through any battles and anything that's holding you down. But don't let the devil and his demons keep you stuck in an illusion. And don't stay stuck because you're scared of change. Don't do that. Love yourself enough to change for you and walk away from anything that doesn't suit your life any longer. Let go of those whoremongers. Let go of those mothers and fathers that were never good, weren't good to you the way they should have been. But those are the contracts that we sign. You have to remember, you will awaken totally when it's time for you to do, and you will remember who you are. All right, I'll see you later. Bye bye.